Hello everyone, this is ProNoob again, and I am back with another Redstone video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a dynamic item stream display. What that means is, the more items that are in that chest, the more items will be in these water streams. I was inspired to make this by Mumbo Jumbo's Hermitcraft Season 6 Slime Shop. Now, as you can see, this chest is empty. If we fill it up with slime balls, however, after a while, we can hear that the dispensers will start to dispense slime balls. But after a while, they will shut down. Okay, and a second, come on. Takes a while. Okay. So as the dispensers empty out and fill up, it will differentiate. Eventually it will stabilize so that there is a relatively uniform number of slime balls. However, if we add in more slime balls, then they will have to dispense more slime balls into the water stream before they will shut down. Okay? So this is a really good way, although very loud way, of helping you determine what the level of stock you have in your shop is, whatever that item may be. I have chosen slime balls, okay, but you can choose whatever you want. And if we empty it out a little bit, it'll decrease until, if we empty it out all the way, or actually in this setup less than half full, it'll just completely shut off. Redstone back here might seem complicated, but it's actually a fairly simple concept. This comparator takes an output from this chest based on how full it is. These redstone comparators right here compare that signal, or subtract that signal strength from a full signal strength of 15. Which means that more full that chest is, the weaker this output is. And the weaker that output is, the less signal needs to come from the dispenser or dropper in order to turn on the dropper, in order to activate it. And there are different ways you have to make the dispenser dispense. Different clocks. I've chosen an observer clock because I found that was the best balance between a toot observer clock, which was just too fast, and a hopper clock, which I thought was too slow. Anyways, now let's get on with how to build this. Okay, now what you need to build this particular design, you will need these things that I've put in my hopper: redstone dust, torch, comparator, chest, sticky piston, hopper, dropper, observer, and some blocks. I have not included the water or ice or soul sand or other blocks for the water stream because there are simply so many ways to do that. Though you will have to use water. In fact, actually, looking at it, I did not even use soul sand because items just float. Anyways, so first thing you will want to do is place down, of course, a dropper and put a hopper on top of it. This will be feeding into your water stream, so make sure that you don't so the front, you have to make sure that's waterproof. Take a comparator out the back and run it into this side. We have another comparator here. Now place another comparator like that in subtract mode. And behind that, place a redstone torch or some other power source. In fact, if you wanted to finesse it, you could also put a chest and fill it with a different level of items. You'll now need to put another redstone signal into the side of this redstone comparator, and you can do it like this, although if this is your stock chest, it's going to look weird. Have to make sure that you do not use repeaters or anything that will boost the signal strength again. It just won't work. So over there, I did it like this to avoid different signal strengths, or avoid interacting with the torch, but I can just put it like this here because there's no redstone torch. I can just feed it around like so. Now you will need to put an output. Okay? There are many ways to do this, as I've said, and one, actually, we need to fill that up, don't we? Items. So let's just fill it up with this many items. You also need to fill in this hopper here, but let's get to that later. So if you've done it right, this redstone torch will power off. I'm going to show you how to do that method there of powering the redstone dropper, and that means you need to have 4 observers, and you need to cycle them so that it'll help delay. So, now what this does is when this piston pushes this will detect an update, this will detect that update, this will detect that update, which will power the dropper, and it'll cycle back to this one, and so on and so forth. This will take 4 redstone ticks per dispensing. Now that is one side. However, there are other ways you can do this. One way is with hoppers. Use the redstone output to lock some hoppers. Then you can choose to take a redstone output from one of the hoppers and feed it into the side of the dispenser. Keep in mind that redstone dust does not redirect into droppers. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Then all you need to do is drop a single item in there, and actually you need to make sure that, but it won't turn on until the signal strength, if it still has items in it. So, oh, wait. There we go. So that's another way you can do it, or if you want to make it really quick, you can also do a somewhat similar system to the redstone, the 4 observers that I used earlier, but in this case, it'll simply be with 2 observers, right, like this. So there are many ways that you can do this, but this is the simple concept. Signal strength gets into it. Good. Signal strength minimum. There's their subtraction that you need. This compares here. Output. You can feed this into it. Then you have it feed into a water stream. Water stream goes up and loops back into this hopper. Anyways, like this video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.